Massive explosion cripples Crimea's Kerch Bridge, Russian officials say. Russian President Vladimir Putin immediately ordered a government commission to examine the Kerch Bridge emergency in Crimea, Russian state media TASS reported. The heads of Russia's Ministry of Emergency Situations and the Ministry of Transport are now at the scene of the incident, according to TASS. Sergei Aksionov, the Russian-appointed head of Crimea, confirmed that 2 spans of the roadbed of the part of the bridge from Krasnodar to Kerch collapsed after a large explosion. Aksionov said that at the same time, fuel tanks caught fire. Now 2 locomotives are approaching to remove the burning train, he said. Video and images from the bridge show several charred rail fuel trucks. As soon as the fire is extinguished, it will be possible to assess the extent of damage to the bridge and pillars, and it will be possible to talk about the timing of the restoration of traffic, Aksionov said. Images of the Kerch Bridge posted on social media appear to show a portion of the roadway of the vehicle and rail bridge had fallen into the waters below it. Flames are seen burning from rail cars above. The tanker was located on the 19-kilometer, 11-mile-long bridge, strategically important because it links Russia's Krasnodar region with the Crimean Peninsula, which was annexed by Russia from Ukraine in 2014. The bridge spans the Kerch Strait, which connects the Black Sea to the Sea of Azov on which sit key Ukrainian ports, including Mariupol. The source of the explosion remains unclear. For Russia, the bridge symbolizes the physical reunification of Crimea with the Russian mainland. No further details on the timing or scope of the commission have been announced. The decision comes after Putin received reports from Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin, Russian Deputy Prime Minister Marat Kusnelin, the heads of the Ministry of Emergency Situations, the Ministry of Transport, and heads of law enforcement agencies in connection with the emergency on the Crimean Bridge, TASS reported, citing Putin's press secretary Dmitry Peskov. Russian state media RA Novosti said that there are no projections for the timing of the restoration of the Crimean Bridge yet, also citing Peskov. Work is underway to extinguish the fire, the advisor to the Russian administration head of occupied Crimea, Oleg Kryanchkov, said in a Telegram post, adding that the bridge's shipping arches were not damaged. An official in Crimea blamed Ukrainian vandals for the explosion on Kerch Bridge in a post on Telegram. Ukrainian vandals somehow managed to get their bloody paws on the Crimean Bridge, and now they have something to be proud of. In 23 years of their economic activity, they did not manage to build anything deserving of interest in Crimea, but they did succeed in damaging the roadbed of the Russian bridge, Chairman of the State Council of the Republic of Crimea Vladimir Konstantinov said. Such is the whole essence of the Kiev regime and the Ukrainian state. Of course, the causes of the accident will be investigated, and the damage will be repaired swiftly, he added. CNN cannot independently verify Konstantinov's claim. Ukrainian officials responded to the explosion Saturday without directly acknowledging that Ukraine was responsible for the explosion. Air Defense of the Russian Federation, "Are you sleeping?" the Navy of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said on Facebook alongside a video showing a section of the bridge's road that had been completely destroyed. Russian illegal construction is starting to collapse and catch fire. The reason is simple. If you build something explosive, sooner or later, it will explode. And this is just the beginning. David Arakhamia, the head of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's party in parliament and a member of Kiev's negotiating team with Russia, said in a Telegram statement about the incident. In an interview in August, a senior Ukrainian military commander said the Kerch Bridge was a legitimate target. This is a necessary measure in order to deprive them, Russia, of the opportunity to provide reserves and reinforce their troops from Russian territory, Maj. General Dmytro Marchenko said in an interview with RBC Ukraine. Meanwhile, a cargo train in Ilovaisk in the Russian-occupied Donetsk region was hit by a powerful explosion Saturday, warning according to the advisor to Mariupol Mayor Petro Andrushenko. Left double quotation mark. Not only Crimea, not only fuel tanks, there is also a cargo train in Ilovaisk. Locals report a rather powerful explosion and subsequent detonation at night. The occupiers now have big problems with supplies from both sides, Andrushenko said. Pro-Russian authorities in the self-declared Republic of Donetsk confirmed the cargo train incident, releasing video Saturday showing the fire's aftermath at a local railway station.